You may remember Kyle Rittenhouse. And Kyle Rittenhouse, during the Kenosha Summer of Love riots, the administration was calling him a white supremacist with absolutely no evidence. The president of the United States called Kyle Rittenhouse a white supremacist. Here's Peter Doocy asking Jen Psaki. We haven't shown Jen Psaki in a while. Here's a throwback. Psaki, drink if you got a little something with you.
Why did President Biden suggest that Kyle Rittenhouse, on trial in Kenosha, is a white supremacist?
So, Peter, what I'm not going to speak to right now is anything about an ongoing trial, nor the president's past comments. What I can reiterate for you is the president's view that we shouldn't have, broadly speaking, vigilantes patrolling our communities with assault weapons. We shouldn't have opportunists corrupting peaceful protests by rioting and burning down the communities they claim to represent.
So Kyle Rittenhouse, I'm told, now has 24/7 security with him. I've met him once or twice at different events. Seems like a really decent kid, not a white supremacist as far as I can tell. There was no evidence, by the way, that he was a white supremacist. Now you could say, okay, he didn't do the right thing, or he did do the right thing, or whatever, shouldn't be out there, blah, blah, blah. That's all separate. The president of the United States, with no evidence, called this kid a white supremacist. And Psaki knew it right there, which is why she's not going to get into it. But this rhetoric actually does lead to violence and leads to the destruction of lives. You know, we referenced this a couple days ago, but you may remember about a year ago, here's a quote from Fox News. This one involves me because I'm trying to show you guys how they do it to everybody. Liberal New York Times editorial board member Mara Gay was roasted Tuesday for claiming in an interview that commentator Dave Rubin regularly hosts white supremacists on his show, The Rubin Report, although in fact she called it The Dave Rubin Show. Gay, a frequent critic of conservatives and Republicans on MSNBC, made the claim during a newspaper's editorial endorsement interview with Democratic city mayoral candidate Andrew Yang, in which she also incorrectly labeled the show as The Dave Rubin Show. Okay, fine. Over the years, you've built your brand by frequently doing radio and other appearances with right-wing media personalities. At times, you've said the Democratic Party should gravitate away from identity politics. You've supported automated fast food workers at times. Why appear on shows like The Dave Rubin Show, who regularly hosts white supremacists? Gay asked Yang in the interview. Okay, doesn't matter about me. I really mean that, but I'm trying to show you this is what they do with everyone, and that's the point. The point is not about the specific thing. The point is about the signal, right? It is the signal that they try to send to everybody else, okay? And more broadly, they never help minorities. They try to make it seem like there's this whole group of people that are out there attacking minorities all the time because they aren't obsessed with minorities, right? They believe in individual rights, okay? So because they're not obsessively pandering to these communities, that means that you don't care about them. Instead, the left just puts in policies that actually harm their lives.